Good day, everyone. This is Ranti from Nuclear Business Platform, welcoming you to the another edition of MVP Hot Seat. Today, we are delighted to have Dr. Engineer Arnold Soetrisnanto, General Chair of Indonesia Nuclear New Energy Society, MEBNI, or INNES. Pak Arnold began his career back at the National Nuclear Energy Agency back in 1982. Later serving as a director of Nuclear Energy Development Center. And also, he also actively taught as a non-permanent lecturer at various academic institutions. Back in 2007 to 2015, he also head of the Technology Development Division at PT Medco Power Indonesia, part of PT Medco Energy Indonesia, and also been involved in a lot of social initiatives, holding roles such as Deputy Chair for Energy at the Indonesian Engineers Association, General Chair of Indonesian Nuclear Society Association, and also Chairman of the Energy Commission at the National Research Council, and currently contribute as a member of Expert Council of the Indonesian Electricity Society, as an advisor reviewer on various national energy electricity projects in Indonesia. So in total, Dr. Arnold has over 40 years of experience in energy sector spanning from academia, business, government, and community. Dr. Arnold, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us. How are you, Pak?
Okay, thank you, Randy. I am fine. Hopefully, you're also fine.
Yeah, thank you, Pak. I'm fine. I'm great. Okay, Pak, to start up, can you provide an overview of what MEBNI is and how does MEBNI function within the broader context of Indonesian energy sector, particularly concerning the promotion and development new and nuclear energy technology?
Okay, Randy. MEBNI is an Indonesian abbreviation. So in English, we call it Indonesian New Nuclear Energy Society, or INES. So MEBNI or INES. So as a non-government organization who support or assist the government and energy nuclear stakeholders in the commercial energy electricity sectors under the coordination of the Minister of the Energy and Mineral Resources, or KISDM, together with other clean new renewable energy societies. MEBNI INES will assist the development of nuclear energy in Indonesia to meet national electricity needs that are large, reliable, stable, affordable, clean, and sustainable, in accordance with the National Energy Transition Program, with the target of net zero emission transition program with the by 2060. So we call it NCE 2060.
Okay, Pak. Could you elaborate on what specific roles and responsibility does MEBNI undertakes to assist the government and the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources in facilitating the successful implementation of nuclear power plant in Indonesia in the future?
Yes, MEBNI INES will do bridging between the Indonesian government organization and the local and foreign nuclear energy companies by preparing strategies and business proposal. Indonesia government structures on nuclear energy is very maybe complicated.
Yep.
So it's include first presidential office, and then Parliament Commission 7 office, coordinating ministry on investment, ministry of energy, Ministry of Investment, and then Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources, KSDM, including the National Energy Council inside the KSDM, we call it DEN, and then the director generals like DG IPTKE and DG Gatrik. Yeah. And then National Development Planning, Ministry Agency, Bapenas, Ministry of Finance, Capital Investment Coordinating Ministry Agency, PKPM, Electricity State-Owned Company, PT PLN, and his subsidiary companies, other state-owned companies, BUMN, other BUMN, and local state-owned companies, BUMD. And then National Research and Innovation Agency, BRIN, and then Nuclear Energy Regulatory Agency, BAPETEN, and then a lot of governor in the provincial office, and then the last but not least, head of the regency office.
Okay, but I get it that nuclear and implementation of nuclear energy program in Indonesia, I mean, all over the world is a very, very complex project. And could you elaborate on any ongoing initiative and collaborative effort led by MEBNI to promote awareness, education, and research in the field of nuclear energy, Pak?
Okay, MEBNI INES is a new organization that was declared by in March last year. So it's not even 1 year old. So currently, MEBNI INES is still focused on improving the structure and completeness of the organization.
Okay.
However, MEBNI INES has also carry out activities that are considered important to carry out at this time. Indonesia is currently electing a new president to be inaugurated in next October, October 2024, to replace the current president. In line with this situation, MEBNI INES actually support the NPP program in the political situation of Indonesia by approaching the Vice President of the Republic in order to push the issue of the President Decree and the acceleration of NPP development. Hopefully, this President Decree can be issued before the actual president is replaced by the new president next October.
Yeah.
On the other hand, MEBNI INES also approach and support all the presidential candidate by providing input document regarding the current status of the Indonesia NPP and what must be done if they will be elected as the new president next October.
Great. Okay, Pak. So with our future Indonesia future ambitious goal to reach the electricity around 580 gigawatt by 2060, Pak. How does nuclear energy play the role in meeting this target? Because currently the capacity stand just around 75 gigawatt in Indonesia.
Yes. No, it's too little comparing the target, yeah. Maybe will be I don't know 1,000% augmentation, yeah. So to face these challenges, the nuclear power sector is expected able to participate by building the first commercial nuclear power plant starting from now, and it will be in commercial operation in 2032. The construction continues and will be able to reach around 10 gigawatt electric by 2040 and could reach around 50 gigawatt electric in 2060. With the various existing proven NPPs, proven NPP technologies, and prototype in the world today. At that time, electrical capacity using nuclear power in Indonesia will be equivalent to 8% of the national electricity share in 2060. The figure is very realistic when it is compared to the world average share of the nuclear electricity, which has reached around 10% in 2020.
Yes. So Pak, Indonesia actually nuclear energy program has been on and off since maybe 1960. So reflecting on the past challenge and organizational hurdle, and what is the specific lesson that have been learned that will inform the successful implementation nuclear power plant in Indonesia?
Yes, the idea of the developing nuclear energy started in the years 50s by Indonesian first president, Mr. Soekarno. Effort to build the first commercial NPP in serious preparation have starting since the early of year 70s, initiated by National Nuclear Energy Agency, Batan, and the Department of the Public Works and Electric Power, PUTL.
Yep.
But to this day, it has not been realized. The national position of the nuclear power issue and presidential decree are the most important things in the NPP development program in Indonesia at this time. That's why we proposed to the candidate of the presidential election with the document of the status of the NPP to be decided after the election.
Yeah, Pak. And about the technology option, Pak, should Indonesia prioritize the adoption of SMR or large reactor in your personal opinion, and why?
Yes. To build 50 gigawatt electric NPP in about 35 years, now until 2060, right? And the proven large NPPs or SMRs that have not been proven could the priorities put. So we need large and small NPPs. Indonesia, as the archipelagic country consisting of around 17,000 islands, can be divided into two economic development areas. The first is the Western Indonesia. It has developed economically and has a large electricity capacity, can build both large NPPs and SMRs. While the Eastern Indonesia, which is economically lagging behind and only has a small electricity capacity, can, of course, only use SMRs.
Okay, Pak. Arnold, you've been in the energy sector for over 40 years, have been involved in a nuclear energy program in Indonesia, also like the Muria nuclear power plant in the past. And right now, Pak, what do you think is the key difference that you've been doing to successful implementation?
Yeah, the situation is different before last time and actually. At this time, Batan is already dismissed. Yeah.
Yes.
Batan is not here anymore, but Batan become BRIN. So BRIN is consists of a lot of agencies in the research and technology like Batan, BPPT, LIPI, LAPAN. So not only nuclear.
Yes.
So Batan in the past time that only have the program for nucleus is not here anymore. But now I think the nuclear power issue or nuclear energy is moved to the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources. and with the Director Generals
Yes.
such as DGLPE, DG Gatrik, and DEN. So the development of the nuclear power already moved from Batan to the Minister of Energy and
Yes.
Mineral Resources, actually. So I think the sector of the energy and electricity already in the Minister of Energy and Mineral Resources. So before NPP is having the two sectors, it's the
Yes.
nuclear sectors and electricity sectors. So it is difficult to play with two sectors in the same time. But actually, it's only the sector of electricity because the nuclear sector or Batan is already dismissed. And then we work more focus in
Yes.
the electricity sector with the Ministry of the Energy and Mineral Resources. That's different.
Okay, Pak. So right now, I can get the conclusion that the nuclear energy move to the Ministry of Energy maybe have more power, maybe in implementation compared to back in Batan.
Yes. Yeah, Batan, because Batan is the agency, it's not ministry or it's not the department. In the government presidential office, the cabinet of the presidential office is only the ministry or the department. So Batan is outside of the cabinet. So it is difficult to the nuclear sector with Batan to enter in the decision or in the policy of the cabinet.
Yes.
So, but in the actual situation, Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources is in the cabinet because it is ministry.
Yes.
So it is easy that nuclear will be decided in the cabinet office. That's the difference, and the money of the comparing Batan and the ministry is very, very different. Batan had a small money, but the ministry and a department they have more big money, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Okay, Pak. Very interesting insight from energy landscape of Indonesia, Pak. But I think that's all the time that we have. Maybe any last comment from Dr. Arnold?
Yes, hopefully with the presidential actually in the with the new president the next October or with the actual president, we have still 8 months
Yes.
into the October. We still waiting for the president decree of the development of NPP, preparation of NPP development. So even the actual president or the new president after the next October, I think they will decide something by issuing the presidential decree about the development of the NPP. I think that's we are waiting now.
Yes, finger crossed, Pak. So, okay, thank you so much. Thank you again, Pak, Dr. Arnold, for taking the time to speak with us and share your insight on Indonesia Nuclear Energy Program. We very exciting to look forward to witness the continued progress and the evolution of Indonesian energy sector in the coming years. Okay, this is Ranti signing off.
Okay, thank you, Ranti.